Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. This is 1985 Pennant Race. Today's date is September 11th of 85, and we are at Fenway Park for an important game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Let's take a look at the standings here in the American League East. The Boston Red Sox, right now with 74 wins, are in third place at this time. But the Milwaukee Brewers at 73 wins or a game back. Detroit is 2 games back. So all 3 of these teams right now are vying for one playoff spot in the division. The Blue Jays are at 83 wins. The Yankees, 81 wins. Those 2 are still fighting for the division itself. The Baltimore Orioles, with a record of 60 wins and 75 losses, are 12 games out of the playoff spot. So today they're pretty much playing for spoilers to beat Boston. But this game means more to Boston than it does for the Orioles. Steeler fan, Bears Den, Tribe fan, join us here at Fenway Park for an important game here between the Orioles and the Red Sox. Should be a fun game to play. The Boston originally won this game historically 4-1. But let's see what Inside Pitch has to say about that tonight. Starting pitcher for the Red Sox here will be Bobby Ojeda. 9 wins, 11 losses, a save, 4.00 ERA. He gets the call tonight against the Orioles. Let's play some baseball. Top of the first, leading off for the O's. Second baseman Al Wiggins. 260 average in 85. Now going into middle September, getting closer and closer and deeper into the pennant race. Ojeda with the pitch, 6-3, that's blank. Wiggins gets to swing 2-6, and he grounds it back to the pitcher. Ojeda takes care of that for out number 1. Next up will be center fielder John Shelby. He gets the call for the Orioles today. Batted 283. Ojeda with the pitch, 5-6. Against the switcher to right, that is a blank. Shelby gets to swing 3-5, but he grounds it to short. And that is out number 2. And here is the shortstop, Cal Ripken. Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Iron Man. Although in this case, Ripken was still pretty young, so he was still Iron Boy. Ripken batted 282 in 85 that year with 26 homers. Ojeda with the pitch, 5-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Ripken will swing 4-4, and he grounds it to second. So 3 ground outs by the Orioles, and nothing going on there in the top of the first. This game means more to the Red Sox than it does to the Orioles, but we know the Orioles will play tough. Starting pitcher for the Orioles in this game was Dennis Martinez. 13 wins, 11 losses, a 5.15 ERA. We'll see what the Red Sox can do as he gets the call. Leading off for the BOS, right fielder Dwight Dewey Evans. 263 average. He had 29 home runs that year. Pitch from Martinez, 6-2. Home run with a question mark. Home run question mark. Evans is a righty. A 1-13. That is a 7. It clears. Dwight Evans has a 13. A 1-13. Evans goes yard. It is a 20. It's too high. But Evans does get to swing. And that is a 5-2, and he chops it to short. So he goes from a home run to a short ground out. 1 down. Here is the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Batted 368 that year. Martinez will pitch. 3-5, strikeout chance. 3, got him. He struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Martinez. He had 68 of them in 85. Fenway Park adds 1 to strikeouts and subtracts 1 from walks. Next up is the first baseman, Billy Buckner. Batted 299, 16 homers that year. Martinez with the pitch, 5-5. Against the lefty, strikeout chance. The 15 is high. Buckner will swing, 3-4, and he chops it to short himself. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for the BOS. So at the end of one, we've got no score. Top of inning number 2 coming up. Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman Eddie Murray. He is at first base today. He is in the field. Ojeda will pitch. And that is a 2-2 strikeout chance. 16 is high. Murray will swing 5-6, star 4, and he grounds it to short. Out number 1. Tried fan says he pre-ordered 1972 Strat. There you go. 1 man down. Here is the third baseman, Floyd Rayford. He gets the call today at third for the Orioles. Had a good year, 306 average. 3-2 against a right-hander. That is a blank. Rayford swings 3-4, but he grounds it to second for out number 2. 5th straight ground out by Bobby Ojeda. And actually was a bit more of a ground out pitcher than he was a fly ball pitcher, so actually it seems to be working. Here's the right fielder, Gary Rennicky. Gets the call for the Orioles. Ojeda, of course, future Met. 3-2, and against a righty, that's a blank. Rennicky will get to swing. 2-2, it's a star 1, and he grounds it to short. A 1-2-3 inning for Ojeda. All 6 outs have been ground outs. Bottom of the second coming up. Leading off for the Red Sox will be left fielder Tony Armas. He is in left tonight. 265 average. He had 23 bombs. Martinez, 1-2 walk chance, 2, and that's good. He got him. Armas is a 3 against righties, but the -1 becomes a 2, and he does walk Armas. Did not walk much in 85, but he will trot down to first. That will bring up the catcher, Rich Gedman. Infield goes halfway. Anything on a strat roll of 10, nothing happening. Martinez will pitch. That's a 6-6. That's a range play at the park. 6-3 for Fenway Park. That's a pop out behind the plate to the catcher, and that's Dempsey. His range is a 4, and he will make the catch as Gedman fouls out. 1 down. First out. Batting here for the designated hitter, that will be Mike Easler. He's the DH today. Infield still halfway. Bob's Tabletop Sports and Michael Peterson join us here at Fenway Park. Nothing happening on the strat. Martinez will pitch. 3-4. That's a strikeout chance. Easler goes down easily on a 1. Not a problem there. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Martinez. Next up for the Red Sox is second baseman Dave Stapleton. He got the call tonight. Armas on it first. Rolling a strat. Nothing happening with the 14. Infield is now normal. And that is a 3-4. And again, a strikeout chance. And the 2 gets Stapleton. Martinez does the job. That's his third strikeout. And the walk doesn't do any damage. No score after 2. Am I one and done? Am I done with one and gone? For now, yes. Although I do want to do a 2020 one and gone. I do want to do that, but right now I want to concentrate. We're going to do the World Series, the 2020 World Series, because Tony at CP Cards and Dice wants me to play it as well, so we can compare stats. And then after that, we might actually do a couple of games of 1985. I want to stick with the 85 season for a while. We go to the top of the third in this important game between the Orioles and the Red Sox. More important for Boston however. Here is Mike Young for the Orioles. He is in left field today. Ojeda will pitch 4-1, strikeout chance 11. Got him. He strikes out young. That's the first strikeout for Ojeda. He had 102 in 85, and that's also the first out that wasn't a ground out. Out number 1. Next up for the Orioles is Leo Hernandez. He's the designated hitter for the game. Ojeda will pitch 4-6. Walk chance. The 5 is no chance at all there with a 0. Hernandez will swing 6-1 and he flies out to left. Hernandez didn't get many chances, but of course he was a September call-up. As I said, some of these players you won't know because they were called up late. We are in September. Here's the catcher, Rick Dempsey. Dempsey batted .254, 12 homers in 85. Thus, he must root for the Bo Sox because of the Yankees. Wasn't Ojeda on the 86 Mets? Yes, he was. A 7-game series is far too small of a sample size to worry about stats. Well, he just wanted to see what kind of stats I had in my 7-game series for a best of 7, and he wanted to compare it. That's all. And I look forward to it because I want to do that World Series, as a matter of fact. Ojeda will pitch 1-5. Home run, question mark. Dempsey's a righty, a 1-20. That too passes. Dempsey against the lefty is a 1-13. A 13 or lower, Dempsey goes yard. It's gone. Oh, wow, it's a 1. He crushed it. That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is over the green monster. It is gone. Rick Dempsey comes up to hit, and he gives, as Ojeda pitched him a meatball, and Dempsey turned it into lasagna, sent it right over the green monster and left, and it is 1-0 Orioles. Dempsey gets that big bomb right there. Next batter will be Wiggins. Boston did win this game 4-1 historically. So there's the 1 run for the Orioles right now. Ojeda will go ahead and pitch to Wiggins. And that's a 4-6. Walk chance. The 10. Guy, he's good. Wiggins will trot down to first. He's got an 11. -1 from Fenway is a 10. And the 10 is good. Wiggins will trot down to first. 2-out walk. Next batter for the Orioles is Shelby. Infield is normal. Strat says a 12. Nothing happening. Wiggins has good ability, got a good field attempt rating though, but not happening here. Ojeda will pitch, and that's a 3-3. Walk chance again. The 20 is high. Shelby will swing 6-5. Single past second base. That is a base hit. Wiggins is a 5 base running rating, and to get to third, he needs to be a 3. Not a problem. Wiggins will easily make third base on a single past second, and the Orioles are in a little bit of business. Here's Cal Ripken with 2 outs and runners at the corners. Checking on Ojeda, make sure he's all right. And that is a 19, nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. And that's a 2-5 against a righty. That's a blank. Ripken will swing. That's a 5-5. That's a ball. It's a question mark 7. It's a ball at the left field. That is a 4 against the lefty. That's going to be a double for Cal Ripken as he bounces that one off the green monster. Double for Ripken. Wiggins, of course, he does come in to score. Shelby's base running rating is a 5. With 2 outs becomes a 6. A double to left -1 is a 5. The left fielder for Boston is Armas. -2 is a 3. So a 1-3, Shelby will score. 4-5, he holds 6. Someone's out. And that is a 4. He will hold at third. But Ripken has a big RBI double, and it is now 2-0 Orioles. Ripken goes ahead, will hold at second. Shelby on at third. The batter is Eddie Murray. 2 outs, runners at second and third. And they're going to pitch to Murray. Ojeda, they're going to talk to him on the mound, see if he's all right to get back behind the plate. Runners at second and third. 2-0 Orioles. Really, as I said, the Red Sox, the Brewers, and Detroit, 3 teams are fighting for one spot right now to get into third place to make the playoffs in 85. Ojeda, let's see if there's anything on a strat. 17, nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. 5-3, that's an error on a throw. Murray will bat. That's a 6-2. That is a ground ball to Ojeda. His error rating is an 18. But it's a 19 on the die. He's going to make the play. I don't believe it. A 90% chance to make an error, and Ojeda's got it. Throws to first, side, retired. Are you kidding me? 2 runs for the Orioles on 3 hits. A homer, a single, and a double. Rick Dempsey goes yard. Bottom of the third coming up. An 18, a 1-18, he makes an error, and a 19 on the red die. I can't really, that's whack. Bottom of the third, coming up for the Red Sox will be Steve Lyons, and he's in center field for tonight's game. 2-0 Orioles. Martinez will pitch. 1-4, that's a blank. Lyons gets the swing. 6-5, fly out to left. Out number 1. And here is Glenn Hoffman, and he's the shortstop. Martinez will pitch to Hoffman, and that is a 2-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Hoffman will swing. 1-5, star 2, and he grounds it to first. So right now, Dennis Martinez doing a nice job the first time through the order. And here's Dewey Evans. Martinez, 4-4. That's a straight home run check. Evans against the righter is a 13, but that's an 18. It is too high. Evans does not get the homer that way. He does get the swing, though, and he just has a long fly ball to right field. And it will be caught very near the track by Rennicky, and the side is retired. Martinez pitches him a meatball, but Evans cannot put any tomato sauce on it. And at the end of 3, 2-0 O's. Rare plays occur if a rare play occurs if we go to the ballpark card and the die roll lands on a blank. There's 3 rare plays on every ballpark card. There's always a chance for it. Top of the 4th inning, 2-0 in favor of the O's. Rayford will lead off for Baltimore. He's 0 for 1. Ojeda with the pitch, 5-2. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 4-2, is a single to right field with a possible double. Rayford is a 3, and the ball is hit to right, and that is Evans. He has a -2 arm, so Rayford on a 1 will make second base. 2-5 he holds. 6, he is out, and there it is. There's the 6. Rayford tries to take second base, and Dewey Evans guns him down. 1 out. Rayford tried to be greedy, and Evans said, "Not in my house. You're out of there." It does go as a single, but that as far as it goes. We got 1 out. Dewey Evans guns him down. Next batter is Rennicky. 1 out. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 4-5, a range play at the park. Fenway Park says 4-4, and that is that's a single to first base. The ball is hit to Buckner. His range is a 4, and he makes the play. Buckner's got it. He tosses to Ojeda, covering the bag, and that is out number 2. No, it does not get by Buckner. It does not get through Buckner. So here's Mike Young. He's next for the O's. 2 outs now. Pitch from Ojeda, 6-4. Range play again. Young will swing, 1-2. Again a ground ball to first to Buckner. Again his range is a 4. And that's Sewer Dice. I'll re-roll it. His range is a 4. And he does not get through Buckner. He's got it. Again, tosses it over to Ojeda at the bag. Makes the play, and the inning is over. Pretty interesting inning. A base hit and then thrown out by Dewey Evans. And then Bill Buckner makes 2 range plays at first to make it a 1-2, pretty much really a 1-2-3 inning. Dan Douglas joins us here at Fenway Park as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Wade Boggs. Boggs is 0 for 1. Martinez with the pitch, 4-4. Home run check. Boggs against a righty is a 5. That's a 10. It is too high. Boggs will get the swing, though, 6-3, star 3, and he chops it to third. And that's the first out. Another home run check that just turns out into, it just becomes a ground out. Here's Bill Buckner. Buckner is 0 for 1. And that is a 6-3 against the lefty. That is a walk chance, and that 12 is going to be too high. Buckner gets to swing, 6-3, and it's a base hit past second. Buckner has a single, and that is the first base hit off of Martinez in this game. Buckner is first to get on the board and to get the Red Sox into the hit column. He will hold at first, and the batter is Armas. Armas walked his last time up, infield halfway. Anything on a strat? That's a 15, nothing happening. Martinez will go ahead and pitch. 4-6 against a righty, it's a blank. Armas gets to swing, 5-2, and that is a question mark 8. It's a ball hit to center field. That is a 19, and against a righty, it's going to be too high, and that's just going to be a fly out to center. Way too high. He got under it a little bit, and there are now 2 outs. Here's Gedman. Gedman is 0 for 1. Buckner still on at first. Infield now goes back to normal. Nothing on the strat roll. Martinez will pitch. And that is a 3-2 strikeout chance. 12. Got him. He struck out Gedman. And that is strikeout number 4 for Martinez. No runs and a hit for the Bo Sox. Still 2-0 O's after 4. Top of the 5th inning. The Orioles will send Leo Hernandez to the plate. Ojeda can pitch to 27 batters. He's still doing pretty good. Martinez is having a heck of a night so far. We'll see how long it lasts, though. Ojeda will pitch. 3-1. That's an error check. Hernandez will swing 3-6. That is a star 1. It's a ground ball to short. Glenn Hoffman's there. His error rating is a 7. That's a 13. He's got it. Throws to first for out number 1. Nice play by Hoffman at short. Here is Rick Dempsey. Dempsey is 1 for 1. Hit a solo jack in the 3rd inning over the Green Monster. Ojeda will pitch. And that's a 1-2 against a righty. Walk plus 10. That 2 will do it easily. Dempsey trots down to first. Dempsey had a pretty good eye with his walks being a 16 and a 13, so that's not bad. Dempsey goes to first. Infield halfway. Top of the order for the Orioles. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins walked his last time up. Strat says an 18. A bunt chance. With one out, no, I'll go ahead and swing. Ojeda with the pitch, 5-2. That's at the park. Fenway Park says 6-2, and that's a fly out to left. And that is out number 2. Infield now goes back to normal. And now here's John Shelby. Shelby singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Dempsey still on it first. Nothing on the strat roll. Ojeda will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 1-1 strikeout chance. 12. Got him. He struck him out. He gets Shelby on a K. And that is strikeout number 2 for Ojeda. The Orioles get a walk, but that's all they get. We are halfway through the game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Martinez pitching very well. Mike Easler leads off for the Red Sox. Pitch from Martinez. That's a 2-2. It's a blank. Easler will swing 1-4. Single right past shortstop. That's a hit. Easler will hold it first on a base hit. He'll stay there. And we'll bring in Dave Stapleton. Infield halfway. Anything on a strat? That's a 16. Nothing happening. Stapleton's got a good bunt rating, but you're down by 2 runs. Moving Easler over to second really doesn't help right now. You need more runners. Martinez will pitch to Stapleton. That's a 4-5. That's a blank. Stapleton will get to swing 2-1, and he grounds it to third. Stapleton's double play rating is a 3, +1 for Martinez is a 4. Halfway is a 5. Second baseman is Wiggins. He has no adjustment. A 1-5, they turn the double play, and they do with not a problem. 5-4-3. And there are now 2 outs. Two men down now. The next batter is Steve Lyons. Lyons 0 for 1. Martinez with the pitch, 3-6. It's a blank. Lyons gets the swing, 2-1. Line drive to short, inning over. So it started off with a base hit, looked pretty promising, but Martinez gets his best friend at the end of 5, 2-0 Orioles. We go to the top of the 6th. As I said, this game for the Orioles is pretty meaningless. They're playing spoilers, but Boston this game, with a record of 74-65, they are very much alive in the playoff hunt with 2 other teams, Milwaukee and Detroit. So Boston, every win is huge and every loss is huge. As Salvador America joins us here at Fenway Park, and he says the score is freaking rigged. Leading off the top of the 6th is Cal Ripken. Ojeda will pitch. And that's a 1-1 strikeout chance. 13 is high. Ripken gets to swing. 6-3. Leadoff double into right field. It rolls all the way to the wall, and Ripken will head to second. Leadoff double, and that's his second double of the game. He's now 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Baseball Demos joins us here at Fenway Park. They need a supersized car to Floyd Rayford. He had serious girth. Yes, he did, didn't he? Yes, he did. Ripken on at second. Leadoff double. Here's Murray. Murray is 0 for 2. Strat says a 4. Nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch to Murray. And that's a 1-3 against the switch hitter right. That's a blank. Murray will go ahead and swing 2-1. That's a fly out to center. Ripken's base running rating is a 4. The only way he can get to third is on a 1. A 6-6, he's out. And he'll hold at second. 1 out. And speaking of Floyd Rayford, there he is. Rayford is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Ojeda checking on here with Rayford. There is 1 out. Strat says a 10-0. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 4-6. Walk chance. The 10 is high. Rayford will swing. And that's a 3-5. Base hit past third. That is a single for Rayford. Ripken's base running rating is a 4. On a single past third, he needs to be a 5 in order to score. He will hold at third. He does not get the run. He does not come in. So now runners at the corners and 1 out. Rayford has his second hit of the game. Next chance up for Baltimore is Gary Rennicky. He's 0 for 2. The Red Sox are going to play for a double play. They'll play halfway. Rennicky has a very good double play rating, a bad double play rating actually for him. 3 plus 1 of 4, so it'll be a 1-5. So the Red Sox are going to play for 2. Checking on a strat roll, and that is an 18. No play. Ojeda will pitch. And that's a 3-3. Walk chance. 14 is good. Rennicky walks. He has a 20 against the lefty, and he will walk, and the bases are loaded. And the batter is Mike Young. Bases loaded. Ojeda in a bit of a jam. They're going to go talk to him. And they're going to let Ojeda pitch because Mike Young will hit anybody well no matter what side of arm he's got. So Bobby Ojeda will pitch to Young. There is 1 out. The infield is still going to – the infield now is going to play, 2 plus 1 is 3 with 4 is a 4. You still got a 66% chance to turn a double play. But the way these dice are sometimes, Boston's going to play the infield in. You want me to try for double play? Is that what you want? You want me to try for... Well, actually, you can go for a double play with the infield is in because the only double play you get would be home plate to first. What do you want me to do, Salvador America? You want me to play the infield in or you want me to play it halfway? I'll let you make infield in. Okay. Ojeda will pitch to Young. Still rolling a strat. That is a 5. Nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. This is a big at bat. 1-5. Home run with a question mark. Young is a switch hitter. It means he's hitting from the right side. A 1-20. Oh, my God. A 1-20 that clears. Young against the lefty is a 20. Say goodnight, Gracie. Kablamo! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is over the green monster. It hits the Sitco sign. It's gone. Mike Young, grand slam. A 1-5, a homer with a question mark. Young is a switch hitter hitting from the right side. 1-20, and then a 20. You don't even have to check the red. Don't even have to check the D20. It's gone. Grand slam, Mike Young. Second day in a row, I've had a grand slam here in the game. It is now 6-0 Orioles. As Salvador America says, protest. You're a little too cheerful on that bogus call there, announcer boy. A lone Oriole fan applauds. 6-0 Boston Orioles, and that will be it for Ojeda. Timeout for a reset of the board here. Leo Hernandez is the next batter. Still 1 out here on the top of the 6th. That's it for Ojeda. He comes out. Boston's going to go to the pen. And it's still a right and a right coming up, so I think they'll go with a right-hander. And they will go with Mark Clear. 1 win, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 3.72 ERA. Mark Clear will pitch to Leo Hernandez with 1 out. Now 6-0 Baltimore. Infield now normal. Clear will pitch. Still lots of baseball left to play, though. 1-4 range play. Hernandez will swing 3-3. That's a star 5. It's a ground ball to third. Ball is hit to Boggs. His range is a 3. And he can't get it. His range is a 4, but he still can't get it. It's a 5. It's a base hit for Hernandez. And is that a single? And is that a single or a double? That's going to be a single for Hernandez. He will hold. And the hits just keep on coming as Hernandez is on first. And now here's Rick Dempsey. 1 out. Infield back to halfway. I am not rolling strat, but I'm rolling pickoff. There is nothing happening. There is now no more strat roll. Clear will pitch. 2-3. That's a strikeout chance, and he does get Dempsey there. And that's out number 2. Next batter is Al Wiggins. Pickoff chance, not there. Clear will go ahead and pitch to Wiggins. Infield now normal. 5-6. That's at the park. Fenway Park says 1-2. Base hit, pass short. And that goes into the outfield. Hernandez base running rating is a 3 with 2 outs is a 4. And he will not make third. He will have to hold at second. Base hit for Wiggins. Puts another runner in scoring position. And here is John Shelby. As Salvador America says, this is like a freaking horror movie. What, did you expect the Red Sox to win at RJL 518? I think not. Dave, come on now. I like the Red Sox. For those of you wondering here, the Red Sox actually, Boston actually has a very good record on the board. They are 6-1 on the board. The Red Sox are 6-1 when playing a game outright. The Orioles are 3-3. So Boston actually has only lost 1 game I've played. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Shelby will bat now. He is 1 for 3. No strat, but there is pickoff chance. Not happening. Clear will go ahead and pitch. Suadice, I'll re-roll. 5-6. That's at the park again. Fenway Park says 5-6. And that is grounded at the plate. That's picked up by Gedman. He'll throw to first and end the inning finally. Baltimore sends 9 batters to the plate. 4 runs on 5 hits. A grand salami by Mike Young. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Can the Red Sox get back in the game? Dennis Martinez pitching very well today. He's only given up 2 hits. He's very strong, so he's still got some batters left in him. The Red Sox definitely need to get some runners on base. Here is Glenn Hoffman. And, of course, with no strategy roll, runners will be running safe. Martinez will pitch, and that is a 1-1 error on a throw. Hoffman will swing 5-6. That's a fly out to left, and there will be no error there, and that is out number 1. Next up is Dewey Evans. He's 0 for 2. Martinez, 3-3. Strikeout chance, 12 is high. Evans gets the swing. That's a 4-5. And against a righty, that is going to be a ground ball right back to Martinez. And he'll toss it to first for out number 2. Here's Wade Boggs. So it's 9 to the plate, batting around. Does the first batter have to hit twice? I say if the first batter hits twice, I'll say that is batting around. That's how I call batting around. Martinez will pitch. And that's a 1-5. That's a blank. Boggs gets the swing. 6-3. Star 3, and he grounds it to third. Another 1-2-3 inning for Martinez. At the end of 6, 6-0 O's. We go to the top of the 7th. They have right switch right coming up. Cal Ripken leads off for the Orioles. Clear. Let's see. He's already pitched to 4 batters. Clear's going to pitch to 2 more batters at least. They'll keep him out there. He'll pitch to Ripken. Clear's pitch, 4-2. Wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 3-3 for Clear. That's a strikeout chance. The 1 is good. He gets Ripken on a K. Ripken is now 2 for 4, but he's got 2 doubles today. He's had a good day hitting. Next up is Eddie Murray. Murray is 0 for 3. Clear with the pitch. 1-2. Strikeout chance. 2 got him. He struck out Murray. And that is out number 2. And now Floyd Rayford. Now Clear is tired. But they're going to see if he can get 1 more out. They say Clear can pitch to Rayford. Here it comes. And that is a 3-6. That's a walk chance. The 20 is high. Rayford gets the swing. And that's a 1-4. Star 1. And he grounds it to second. The throw goes to first. And the inning ends there. A good inning by Clear. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Orioles leading 6-0. Don't go away. I will be right back. Sing your Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And since we're in Boston, don't forget Sweet Caroline. Most definitely. I hate those dice, that damn tower, the crappy table, bogus camera, walls in the room suck. Everything sucks. Poor Salvador America. What have we got coming up here on Inside Pitch? Well, with the 1 and gone, with the 1995 1 and gone done, I was asked by Tony at CP Cards and Dice to play the 2020 World Series as well, because he's doing it. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Game 1 from Globe Life Field in Texas will be the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. It'll be Tyler Glasnow for the Rays and Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Game 1 of the 2020 World Series at Globe Life Field. We will play that. And tomorrow night on Inside Pitch, what have we got tomorrow night? Let's see. Tomorrow night on Inside Pitch for the 85 1 and gone. Let's see what we got. Oh, I know that Salvador America will love this, because tonight we're doing Baltimore and Boston. Tomorrow it will be the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees in a big game tomorrow. between the Blue Jays and the Yankees. I am no longer doing random. I am now going to choose. I'm now going to start choosing the games that I want to play. I will still try to give every team that is in it at least a look-see. But Toronto and the Yankees is a definitely good start because both teams are at the top of the American League East. So a big game tomorrow. So we have the Blue Jays and the Yankees, and it will be for the Toronto, it'll be Jim Clancy going up against Phil Niekro. And I guess that's going to be now my Phil Niekro a Phil Niekro tribute game because I've not done for him yet. So tomorrow the Blue Jays will take on the Yankees tomorrow night. So I know Salvador America will just not want to miss that one as well because we know he loves the Yankees. Yeah. Bottom of the 7th coming up, Dennis Martinez. Let's see. He can pitch to 5 batters before being tired. So he's going to go ahead and come on to pitch. He's doing a good job. Here's Bill Buckner, plus why not? You got a 6-run lead. Martinez will pitch to Buckner. Let's see if Boston can come back. Martinez with the pitch. 1-3, that's a blank. Buckner gets the swing. 5-1, star 6. It's a fly out to center. And that is out number 1. Next batter is Tony Armas. Armas is 0 for 1. Martinez will pitch. That's a 1-1. Error on a throw. Armas will swing. 3-6. Popped up in the infield. Now, of course, will not be a throwing error. That's a pop out to short. And that's out number 2. A good job by Martinez. And now here's Rich Gedman. Gedman is 0 for 2. Boston won this game 4-1 historically, but Dennis Martinez is saying, I want to change history here. Martinez, 5-2 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And it's going to be a star 5 and a fly out to left. Martinez continues to pitch beautifully today. 7 in the books, 6-0 O's. Sorry, I'm late. Traffic was horrible. Ray Price joins us here at Fenway Park. Good to see you here, sir. $19.72 on Strat would cost me $72 after shipping with no extra players. Inside pitch, 72 set would only be $59. I would get all the players. And Strat is pricing me, Strat is pricing me out. And remember, if you need the fringe players, you can always download them and print them on cardstock like I've now started to do. So anytime I will do a season, I'll go ahead and print out the fringe players. I actually downloaded every set. It's just on my computer, ready and waiting if necessary. Top of the 8th inning, leading off for the O's is Gary Rennicky. That's going to be it for Clear. He's tired, so Boston is going to go to the bullpen. You got right, switch right. So I think the Red Sox will go to a right-hander. Who are they going to bring on to pitch? They will go with Steve Crawford. 6 wins, 5 losses, 12 saves, a 3.76 ERA. And he is going to come in. He'll come in to pitch. Who knows? You never know what might happen here. An inside pitch. So Steve Crawford will pitch to Rennicky to start the top of the 8th inning. Perhaps you could download the Red Sox bats next time you print. I made the jump and bought Fall Classic with 1925. Good choice. Good season. Crawford will pitch. 2-3. That's a blank. Rennicky will swing. 2-1. Grounded right back to Crawford. He'll throw to first for out number 1. And for those of you who do play Fall Classic, they just released, Greg just released the 1912 season today. So 1912 is now available for Fall Classic. He just released another dead ball season, which is a great season, actually. Here's Mike Young, and he gets boos from the Fenway Park crowd with the grand slam he hit last time up. Crawford will pitch 3-2. And against the lefty, that is a blank because Young is switch hitting left. Young will swing 3-5, and he singles past short. A base hit for Young. He'll trot down to first. Here's Leo Hernandez. 1 out. Infield will go halfway. Crawford, no strat and no pick. Oh, there is a pickoff chance. I'll roll that. None. Crawford will pitch. That's a 1-5. Wild pitch. 15 is too high, though. Ball 1. They'll do it again. Crawford will pitch. 2-1. Strikeout chance. 5 got him. And he struck out Hernandez. Out number 2. Next batter is Rick Dempsey. Dempsey is 1 for 3. He hit a solo shot in the 3rd. Infield now goes back to normal. The Sox are playing dead ball, dead bat, dead pitching, dead fielding. Pickoff chance, none. Crawford will pitch. 5-4, error on a throw. Dempsey will swing 6-4, and that's going to be a fly out to center. There, of course, will not be an error there, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit for the Orioles, but that's all they get. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Dennis Martinez pitching a shutout here at Fenway Park. Not an easy thing to do. They're going to keep him out there. Here's Mike Easler. The Oriole bullpen is getting ready. But Martinez is pitching a shutout. This is 1985. So no, we don't do a Kevin Cash and yank out the pitcher. Martinez will pitch. 4-6 against the lefty. Strikeout chance. 5 got him. He struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for Martinez. Out number 1. Here's Dave Stapleton. He will bat. Now Martinez will be tired after Stapleton. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter joins us here at Fenway Park. Martinez will pitch. That's a 5-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Stapleton will swing 2-6. Fly ball to left field. Out number 2. Martinez is now tired. We'll see how long he can go. And here is Steve Lyons. Lyons is 0 for 2. Martinez pitching a 2-hit shutout. 2 outs. Martinez on the mound. Now he deals. 2-1. Walk chance. 19 high. Lyons will get the swing. 2-1. Line drive right to short and right into Ripken's glove. Side retired. 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox. At the end of 8, 6-0 Orioles. As Salvador America says, rigged. And by the way, Tony, I'm going to start my 2020 World Series for Inside Pitch tomorrow. So I'll try to keep the best stats I possibly can. I don't use any computer crap, so I'll keep it written down. I'll give you when we get done with it. I'll let you know what I have, and we'll see how my World Series compares with yours. Steve Crawford, top of the 9th inning, 6-0. Crawford's going to stay out there. He'll pitch. Al Wiggins will lead off for the Orioles. 6-0 Baltimore. This game for Baltimore don't mean much, but the game for the Red Sox definitely does, as they are with 2 other teams trying to get 3rd place. Remember, top 3 make the playoffs in each division. Crawford will pitch. 5-1 against the switch hitter left. That is a blank. Wiggins will swing. 2-1. Line out to 3rd. That's put away by Boggs. Out number 1. Next up will be John Shelby. As Salvador America says, finish the massacre. Do I live in a cave? Yes, I do. Crawford will pitch. 2-6. That's a strikeout chance. The 11 got him, struck him out. Another strikeout for Crawford. That's his second. And now the batter is Cal Ripken Jr. He is 2 for 4. He's got 2 doubles today. He's 2 for 4 here at Fenway. 2 outs. Crawford ready to deal. Ripken ready to swing. Crawford's pitch. 3-6. Double question mark. That's a 7, and that's going to be a single either way against a righty. Base hit right up the middle for Ripken. And that is Ripken's 3rd hit of the game. Ripken is 3 for 5. The Orioles looking for more. Here is Eddie Murray. Infield will be normal. There is a pickoff chance. Not happening. Crawford will pitch. And that's a 2-6 strikeout chance. 13 is high. Murray gets the swing. 3-1, and it's a fly ball center field. And that'll be caught by Lyons, and the inning ends there. No runs and a hit for Baltimore. Remember, 10-minute ticker coming up featuring Fast Score Baseball. Now doing 10-minute ticker. Will we see some 9th inning magic? As I know, Salvador America is praying for some 9th inning magic. Bottom of the 9th. Dennis Martinez is going to come out to pitch. He is tired. They're going to see if he can get the shutout. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Glenn Hoffman. He bats .276. He will hit. Hoffman is 0 for 2. Fans here at Fenway hoping maybe Boston can make a comeback. Martinez with the pitch. 1-3, blank. Hoffman gets the swing. 2-6, ground ball, second base, and that is out number 1. That is out. That's the first out. And now here's Dewey Evans. Evans is 0 for 3. Martinez looking in. Wipes sweat off his brow. But Earl Weaver thinks he can go. Pitch from Martinez. 4-6. Against a righty, it's a blank. Evans gets the swing. 6-3. Ground ball to second base. Throw goes to first. Out number 2. 1 out away from a 2-hit shutout by Dennis Martinez. At Fenway Park, no less. But he'll have to get Wade Boggs in order to do it. Dennis Martinez against Boggs. 2 outs. Martinez looking for it. Boggs is 0 for 3. Martinez is tired, but he's maybe got one more out in him. Boggs hoping to extend the game. Martinez with the pitch. 2-6. Range play. Boggs gets the swing. That's a 1-3. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Ripken. His range is a 3. And he can't get it. It gets by him into the outfield. The game will continue. Boggs gets a 2-out single. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 9th inning at RJL 518? I think not. Here comes the 2-out rally. It'll be up to Bill Buckner. Hard throw by Martinez, but Ripken couldn't make it. Martinez still on the mound. 2 outs. Infield is still normal. No strat. There is a pickoff. There is a pickoff chance. Not happening. Runners running safe. There will be no runner advancement unless there is a chance to score. Then I'll make the call. Martinez will pitch. And that's a 3-1. And that is a double question mark. Against the lefty, a 1-10 is an automatic out. That's a 3. It is an out. It's going to be a star 6. It's a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is John Shelby. Takes 2 steps to his right, puts out his glove, block, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Dennis Martinez, 2-hit shutout on the Red Sox at Fenway. 6-0 Orioles. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox as Baltimore takes a big game here in Fenway, 6-0. As Salvador America says, this game was a blop. Final line score coming up and 10-minute ticker. For the Orioles, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. For Boston, no runs, 3 hits and no errors. Dennis Martinez, a 3-hit complete game shutout. He gets the win. Bob Ojeda takes the loss. And, of course, no save on the play. Tough loss for the Red Sox. We'll see if they can make it up in 10-minute ticker. Don't go away. It's coming up next. As you can see, we're using a new 10-minute ticker. Fast score baseball from Replay Baseball. I do like this a lot. I think it's a lot more real. I think it gives more realistic scores. So we'll see what happens today. And maybe more realism, in my opinion, for it. So I'm going to use 2 red and 2 blue. We'll use 2 red and 2 blue is what we're going to do here. So I can get just 1 roll out of the dice. The dice with the pips will be red first. The dice with the numbers will be red second. So we know Baltimore beat Boston here 6-0, so we checked that in there. And here's the scoring chart completely for you guys, so you guys can see it as well, what's happening. So here we go for fast score baseball. Kansas City at California. Red is visiting team, blue is home team. For red, we have 34 for red, and they are an 8. And that would be, for an 8, 34 is 4 runs. For the Royals, California has an 8 as well, 46. And they are at 5 runs. So California beats Kansas City. Minnesota at Chicago White Sox. 53. We got an 8 for the Minnesota Twins. It's an 8-53. And they are at 5 runs for the Twins. For the White Sox, it's a 13. They have 11, and that is a 0. So the Twins shut the White Sox out, 5-0. New York Yankees at Milwaukee. And the Yankees have 1-2. They are a 14-12. They are at 14 and they have a 12. That is a 1-1 for the Yankees. Milwaukee a 7-21, and they are at 2. And the Brewers win that game 2-1. Of course, the pitchers you see here are the pitchers that actually started that game. And these numbers take in all optional rules, pitcher rating as well as home field advantage. Texas at Oakland. And that is a 61 for Texas and a 9. And that is a 6 for Oakland, a 15, 51. And that is a 6 as well. So we have a tie game. Turn it over now to the clutch. So now we roll specially for Texas. Texas has a 0 for a clutch for any extra. They have a 4. And Oakland has a clutch rating of 0 as well. So they had a 4. Oakland has a 1. And Texas will win the game. And we go by here. So for a team rolls 1 die, the team with the higher total is the winner. Subtract 1 run from the losing team's score. So it is 6-5 is the final score as Texas beats Oakland in extras. Cleveland taking on the Mariners. Mariners a 7, and they have 66. That's as high as you can go. That's 9 runs for Cleveland. Mariners have a 16. They have also a 66. Look at that. 6, 6, 6, 6. How often is that going to happen? 66 for the Mariners. That's a 16, though, and that will be 12. They will beat the Indians 12-9. Detroit takes on Toronto. Detroit is a 9, and they roll a 36 on a 9, and that is 4 runs for the Tigers. Toronto is a 10. They have 15 on a 10, and that is a 2, and so Detroit beats Toronto 4-2. Pitching need not apply. Yep. Dodgers against the Braves. And that is for Atlanta, for the Dodgers, that's an 11, and they rolled a 54. And that's going to be 6 for the Dodgers. For the Braves, they have a 3, and they rolled a 46. And that is a 4. The Dodgers will beat the Braves 6-4. Padres at the Reds. And that is a 20, that is 2-3. The Padres are 6-23, and that is a 2 for the Padres. The Reds have a 7, and they rolled a 63, and that is going to be 7 for the Reds. And this one belongs to the Reds. Salvador America wanting to check this one out. The Giants taking on the Astros. San Francisco taking on. Let's see what the roll is. For the Giants, they have a 5 and they rolled a 16. And they have 1. The Astros have an 11 and they rolled 32, and that's 4. Astros beat the Giants 4-1, as I know Steeler fan will be happy with that one. It was actually a doubleheader. That was the first game of a doubleheader. San Francisco will play Houston again. So we roll again. For the Giants, they have a 4. That's a 31, and that's going to be 2 runs for the Giants. Houston has a 13, and they roll a 21, and that is going to be a 3 for the Astros. They beat the Giants twice. Cardinals taking on the Mets. And what a game that probably was. John Tudor going up against Dwight Gooden. And for the Cardinals, they have a -1, and they roll a 63. -1, 63. They still get 5 runs. The Mets had a 0, and they roll a 46, and they get 3 runs, as the Cardinals will beat the Mets 5-3. Montreal taking on Philadelphia. And that is a 16. Let's see. Montreal Expos have a 6, and that is 16, and that is 1 run for the Expos. Philadelphia has 8, and they rolled a 62 on an 8, and that will give them 7 runs. They will beat the Expos 7-1. Finally, Cubs and the Pirates. And that is a 5th. Let's see, for the Cubs, 14. They got a 51 on a 14, and that is 6 runs for the Cubs. Pirates have a 16. They rolled a 24, and that is going to be 4 runs for the Pirates. That takes care of September 11th. We now go to September 12th. Baltimore taking on Boston. Salvador America hoping maybe that the Red Sox can win a game here after a tough loss. And that is a 34 for the Orioles, have a 14-34, and that is 4 runs for the Orioles. Boston has a 9. They have a 44 on a 9, and that is 5 runs for the Red Sox. They win the game. Texas taking on California. And that let's see, for Texas, it's a 4, and they got 51. And that is 5 runs for the Rangers. California has a 13. That is a 23 on a 13, and that is 3 runs. Texas beats the Angels. Minnesota at the White Sox. And Minnesota has a 9, and they rolled a 22, and that is 2 runs for the Twins. White Sox have a 12, 61. They should win that one, and they do. And that is a 7-2 win for the White Sox. Toronto taking on the Yankees. We have this game tomorrow. Dave Stieb, a 6 for the Blue Jays, a 6, and that is a 32. And they've got 3 for the Blue Jays. Ron Guidry pitched that game, had a 6. That is a 32, and that is also going to be a 3. We got a tie game. So we roll to check the clutch. Toronto has nothing. New York has -2. Toronto rolls a 1, and the Yankees roll a 6. Yankees will win. Even with a -2, they go to a 4. They beat the 1, and the Yankees will win the game. And instead, it will be a 3-2 win for the Yankees. Dodgers playing the Braves. And let's see, for the Dodgers, it's a 12. And they have 14. They have 14. It's 2 runs for the Dodgers. The Braves have a 5. They have 45. And that's going to be 4 runs for the Braves. Braves get that win. Padres taking on the Reds. And that is a 54 on a 9 for San Diego. A 9. 54 is 6 runs for the Padres. A 6 for the Reds. They rolled a 33, and they've got 3 runs. The Padres beat the Reds. San Francisco taking on Houston. Can Steeler fans, Astros, get a win? And for the Giants, they have a 6, and they rolled a 45, and that's going to be a 4 for the Giants. Astros have a 10, and they rolled a 53. They should win that game, and they do with 6 runs, 6-4. Houston beats the Giants. Cardinals taking on the Mets. For the Cardinals, they have a 10, and they have 61. That's pretty good. That's 7 runs for the Cardinals. Ed Lynch with an 8, and that Mets with an 8. That's a 44. That's not going to cut it. It's going to be 4 runs for the Mets. Cardinals beat the Mets again. As the Mets right now are in a little bit of a slump. Montreal taking on Philadelphia. And that is for the Expos, a 6. And they got 56. And that's going to be 6 runs for the Expos. Philadelphia has a 6 as well. They have 33, and that is 3 runs. Montreal wins that game. Finally, Cubs taking on the Pirates. And that is a 40. Let's see, for the Cubs, a 13. They roll a 44 on a 13, and that's going to be 5 runs for the Cubs. Pirates have a 3. They roll a 54. That's pretty high still. They get 4 runs. They just don't beat them anyway, and the Cubs win that game. And what I wanted to do, at least of anything, what I forgot to do was, of course, do this. As that is going to be tomorrow's game for our game tomorrow. It'll be Jim Clancy versus Phil Niekro. It looks like that's going to be my Phil Niekro tribute game as well. That's all for 10-Minute Ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. I so like that fast score system. I just think it plays better and it's a lot less random. I just think it is. Steeler fan, Salvador America, Tribe fan, Bob's Tabletop Sports, C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter. Dan Douglas, Baseball Demos, Bears Den, Michael Peterson. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Would be appreciated. Subscribe if you've not done so. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. The Baltimore Orioles, a shutout on the Red Sox tonight. 6-0 in Fenway. Dennis Martinez, a 3-hit shutout. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.